At the end of 2019, the first case of COVID-19 was found in Wuhan, China. It then expanded throughout China and the rest of the world, posing a worldwide health threat. In February 2020, the World Health Organization declared COVID-19 as a global pandemic. The goal of this study is to create a modified SEIR compartmental mathematical model for predicting COVID-19 epidemic dynamics, while considering various intervention scenarios in Egypt, which could provide insight into the most effective strategies for reducing epidemic risk. For the epidemic study of COVID-19 in China, simulating a generalization of the conventional SEIR known as the susceptible infected, quarantine recovered death in susceptible SEIQRDP model. SEIQRDP model consists of 7 subpopulation states. S. Susceptible cases. E. Exposed cases, which are infected but not yet be infectious. I. Infectious cases, which have infectious capacity but have not yet been quarantined. Q. Quarantine cases, which are confirmed and infected. R. Recovered cases. D. Dead cases. And P. Insusceptible cases. It contains also 6 parameters defined as follows. Alpha, the protection rate. Beta, the infection rate. Gamma, the inverse of the average latent time. Sigma, the rate at which infectious people enter quarantine. Lambda, a time-dependent coefficient used in the description of the cure rate. And K, time-dependent coefficient used in the description of the mortality rate. To implement each derivative function, describing a dynamic system leads to shown functions. These equations could be solved in different ways, such as the differential transform method by special software. By using the real data of Egypt to calculate these parameters using MATLAB, the graphs show that the model fits our real data, but there is an exception. The behavior of the active cases when the data points before the lockdown are incorporated into the dataset. This behavior is consistent with our current understanding of how non-pharmaceutical interventions affect COVID-19 dynamics. As a result, analytical models are considered critical at all stages of pandemic development. The simulation understanding and monitoring the spread of infection requires an understanding of the epidemic dynamics. Models are also useful for estimating the scale of pandemics, which aids specialist health actors in making the best decisions and minimizing harm. The model has several drawbacks. The pandemic trend has not yet emerged. The estimation is less accurate for countries with little data. The initial guess of parameters should be carefully chosen from nation to country to ensure the best possible fit of the applied optimization solution. Because the countries do not have equal medical facilities and experience and execute different numbers of tests per day, mortality rate and cure rate must be carefully reviewed. And now, thanks for watching. Goodbye.